Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is a picture of Patricia McCormack. Yeah, that's right, Patricia McCormack, from Cambridge University, and she basically suggests that people need to make themselves extinct. They need to stop having babies, so that the humans become extinct. Now, for some reason, there are attacks on humanity by the super rich, telling us that climate change is happening and we are the cause of it. And to save the earth, we need to stop having babies and stop using cars and stop using petrol, etc. Personally, I believe it's all a lie, because obviously Allah created the earth, He created it for us, and He will correct anything that needs correcting, provided we are not wasteful and we are caring and loving of the earth and Allah's creation within it. So now with this scamdemic, people are being discouraged to meet, they're being discouraged to touch and have human to human contact, because Mark Zuckerberg is trying to create a metaverse for us all to meet in. So via Facebook, he wants us all to be meeting in this virtual reality and not real life. So there's also other attacks on humanity, in terms of the foods. A lot of soya in soya milk, soya in chocolates, which feminizes men. So if anybody wants to be a real man, he needs to avoid that. Also with washing up liquids and things like that, they contain phthalates that are feminizing. So I wanted to talk about the biggest regret of my life. And the biggest regret, one of the biggest regret of my life, is not having more children and not trying for more children and not starting early, to create my family. I see my mother-in-law, and she gave birth to 3 daughters and 2 sons, but she did have a lot of babies that died, and now those children have children, and so she's got great grandchildren and great grandchildren, and they visit her every day. They bring her food, they massage her, they pamper her, they bring her clothes, blankets. So she's 97, by the way. She hasn't had the jab, and she hasn't stopped meeting people. So she's having a lovely life, and I think we need to oppose people like Bill Gates and Dr. Fauci and this Patricia McCormack that seem to have a satanic agenda. Because I'll be honest with you, when you know, if you've got a big family, then you don't have to invite other people to have a party. You've got a party in your house. Your children are your and if you educate them at home, then they will be so loving and obedient to you. They will be your army. And I think that we need to oppose, like, I'll just finish this, that we need to oppose Bill Gates and his rich friends in every way. And I say, go out, get married, and have tons and tons of children. And according to the Quran, Allah will provide for them. And children are a wealth, because in terms of my mother-in-law, she's wealthy because her children all provide for her and give her gold as gifts and all sorts of things. So they are your workhorses for your future, provided you promote unity amongst your children. I'm just trying to think if there was something else that I wanted to say about that. So yeah, I'm not the only one who's regretted that. When I talked to my sister, when I talked to my brother, we were, because we were orphaned, we were brainwashed by Western society. We didn't get taught about community life by our parents. So we believed people like this Patricia McCormack that we shouldn't have children, but it is very important. If you want to lead a happy and peaceful life, to have lots and lots of children, and don't be regretting your life the way I did. The sooner you start, the better. And because this Bill Gates and his friends have got such incredible control of the world, you're going to have to start perhaps having arranged marriages where somebody knows somebody, you know people through a friend, and you're going to have to not be as fussy, otherwise you won't have a life, you won't have a family life. Sometimes my daughter complains about her husband. My eldest daughter is married and she complains, and I said to her, your job is just to produce as many children as you can, and then near the end of your life, you know, when they're grown up, which won't be near the end of her life, in 10-20 years, her daughter, she's just had a baby daughter, 20 years, she will be grown up, she'll have other teenager children if God wills it, and they will be pampering her and they will be loving her, and she will be able to be relaxed then, provided you don't pamper your children too much. You've got to teach them independence, you've got to teach them to work, you have to homeschool them, because Western education is about creating lazy, born idle, irresponsible children. So provided you teach them how to work, how to plant foods, how to look after animals, you know, chickens and goats, and things like that. You've got your self-sufficient little family community, and you can have them live local to you. Always, unless you can buy a plot of land, always have them living next door, support them in buying a place, or for them to be renting next door, and so that your family occupies the entire street. So as I said, that is my regret, and don't make it your regret. May Allah guide you, protect you, and give you peace. Allahu Akbar and Allah Hafiz.